Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
Hi, excursionist. I'm Nari. Do you know that stories have a way of taking you into a different world? Why don't you join me at the Into the Night Anthology podcast? We present you with bite-sized stories that make you question what you thought you knew. I may have something that would interest you. Everything gets old. So someday, as long as it's cared for, any item will become an antique. That includes you and me. And sometimes terrify you with what you didn't.
What's happening? This can't be real.
You can see us, but you are powerless to stop us.
Bring a friend along when you find us on your favorite podcast directory. And make sure to follow us on Twitter at Into the Night Pod so you never miss an episode. Remember, you should never wander these twisted paths alone. In fact, look, the first path is just ahead. Are you ready? Follow me.
Steal your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters. And all four of them go for Victor.
Cool. It's almost like one of you is like not within reach.
Yeah. That was a 1. A 2.
Please be 3. Please be 3.
It wasn't.
A 9.
Mm-hmm.
Which that would be 13 to hit.
Nope.
And 22 to hit.
That one hits. Just the one. AC 17.
1 out of 4 ain't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you take 4 damage from that knife. So all 4 of them come in, and you're just fucking monk dodging them, and but as you're dodging that last one that did come really close, the third one that came really close to you, you set yourself up to get stabbed by the fourth cultist.
It happens.
And the other 4 continued to chant, and the crowd seems to get louder and more stirred up. The music is starting to pick up and get more intense as well. And Julian's turn.
Okay. I'm going to head closer to the yellow box that I'm assuming Dalton is in. Can I move? I'll move 10 feet. Can I see if I can make out if he's in the box or not?
It looks like somebody's in the box.
Okay. I'm going to double move towards the box while still in the air.
So you're a little bit closer, and it does. You can definitely make out that there is somebody in the box.
Are they wearing yellow?
It looks, from the previous times that you've seen Dalton Renfield, it seems to look like him.
Okay.
Just fills you with confidence, doesn't it?
Phrasing.
I mean, it's dark.
Yeah,
like
it's
dark.
and I don't want to like just whip out a lightning gun and then accidentally disintegrate someone who I thought was Dalton Renfield.
It was the sheriff. He stole Dalton's hat.
Dalton was just like, "Oh, sheriff, you would look great in this hat. Here, you should wear this. Take my box."
If that was the sheriff, like trying to do his own investigative stuff, he would have seen my ass fly in the air and immediately shot at me. So I know it's not him.
So, as you fly out further, some people start to like. It seems like people are catching on that you're not attached to anything, and people are screaming like, "What the hell's going on?"
You never seen a man fly before? Jeez.
But you're feeling pretty confident that is Dalton Renfield, though. But you're done with your turn.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Do I have any other bonus actions that I could do that are cool? No, not really. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, Victor.
Okay, 4 guys have knives and 4 guys are chanting. Is that right?
Yeah, 4 guys are on you with knives.
Okay.
Like they're 4 around you. Like they all
okay.
came in from the circle and went for you.
Sorry, I'm just
Got it.
amused by the fact that we've completely abandoned Victor on the stage.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to see.
Well, these guys don't really seem that tough.
Yeah, I'm trying to like cut the head off the serpent, as it were.
Yeah. See, you and I
he's
were on
doing
the
the
same
thing that I
page.
was trying to do the last couple fights. Okay. Well, there's 4 guys, and I'm assuming that to try to hit any of the chanting guys, I would have to go through the other 4 guys. So I'm just going to try to take out these 4 guys with the knives. So I am going to roll to attack one of them, and that is a 19. And I think I'm gonna try to do just more unarmed. You know what? I know that these guys are willing to die for whatever this is at this point, so I don't care about not hitting them anymore.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's
So
very
that's gonna
dark for
be-
Victor.
yeah. These guys are bad. They're bad guys. So I'm gonna use my butterfly sword. So actually, that was an 18 to hit, not a 17. And I'm gonna do 10 damage to him.
And you have double attack, don't
Yep.
you? You got 2 attacks,
yeah,
don't you?
yeah. I'm just doing them one at a time since it's different guys.
Ooh.
So I hit that one guy for 10 damage, and I kind of want to know what happened before I do anything else. Down. Yep.
Yeah, he's down.
He's down? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Got an 11. Nope. 12 to hit the next one.
That hits.
That hits. All right. And that did... Ooh, darn. That did 6 damage.
Okay.
So how's he doing?
He's still up, but he is barely hanging on.
Barely hanging on. Okay. Then I'm going to use a key point to use Flurry of Blows. May as well just finish that guy off. And so this is going to be... Ooh, wow. That's a 21 to hit.
Nice.
So I'm biting that guy. I'm tired of them. I'm biting that guy for 10 damage. So I'm assuming he's down now.
That was the same one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's down.
Okay. Then I've got an 11 to hit another guy.
That hits.
All right, and that's 5 damage with my claw. I'm imagining that I hit him with the claw while I'm biting the other guy.
All right, so yeah, That last guy you hit, he's not down. He's definitely bloodied. Like you slash him across his stomach, and he's holding his guts in, but he's still standing.
Metal.
Yes,
All
screw
right,
non-lethal.
and if I'm not, am I still close to Gertie and Astrocreel?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna. Like, how close am I?
Within 5 feet.
Within 5 feet. Okay. In that case, I'm just sort of gonna back up towards them and try to put myself between them and the cultists. At least the two with the knives out.
Okay. All right.
Which I just saw. And Knives Out is a fun movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot.
Aleister.
So I guess my turn pretty much is just going to be full on to that door, because I doubt I'll be able to make it to that door and still have an action to be able to mage hand.
Okay, yeah, you can get all the way up to the top of the stairs.
So is the door open?
Oh shit, yeah, there is a door on the bottom, isn't
Yeah,
there?
because like in order for me to open the door,
Yeah, so
I
you
would
can-
need to get there in time to be able to cast mage hand, and I don't
Okay,
think
so
I'd have
you can
enough
actually
action.
get to the door.
Hmm?
You can get to the door with one
Oh,
movement.
can I?
Because you got what, 40?
Yeah, 40.
Sweet.
Yeah, you can
Oh.
get there.
This place isn't quite as big
So
as
you
I
can
was
at least
thinking.
get to the door and open it.
Okay, well we'll do that then.
Okay. Back to the cultist. The four continue to chant. The music is picking up again. The people just watched you just murdered the shit out of these people with biting them and clawing them, and they're like, "Oh no, not oh!" Like
Maybe
they're
they'll get
scared.
scared and leave.
They're starting to you can tell the crowd is starting to panic, and it seems like people are starting to argue with each other and like lashing out verbally at each other in the crowd. The one holding on to his guts, he just goes, "Fucking idiots," and he slits his own throat and falls to the ground.
Joke's on you. You're dead.
And then the other one goes to stab you, Victor.
Okay.
And it's a miss.
Woohoo!
I am rolling low. I keep rolling this dice. Or this die.
Let's
Yeah,
keep
I
it
keep
I'll
going.
allow
rolling
it. Keep
low.
rolling that
Yeah.
one.
Maybe use another one if something's gonna hit us.
That's called
Um,
the mercy die.
But yeah, Julian, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to. I'm going to get closer and actually confirm that it is Dalton.
You are, like, you move another 10 feet, and you are,
How close am I?
You're like-
how close am I to him?
cheek
we'll
to
say,
cheek.
No, I don't want to be.
we'll
that
say,
close.
we'll say you're roughly, like, 25 feet away from him.
All I need. Okay, I am going to use the Eyes of Charming.
Okay.
I need a DC save of 13 Wisdom, I believe.
Typically for that kind of thing.
Yep.
And I
What
failed.
do the Eyes of Charming do?
The Eyes of Charming to charm a person.
Okay.
Hold on, what was the save again?
13.
I want to make sure I got this right. Okay, yeah, I failed.
Okay, so for those at home who don't know, charmed creature cannot attack the charmer or the target of the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with this creature.
Okay.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to confirm you're Dalton Renfield, right? You can't see it, but Adam is smiling.
Dramatic pause.
You hear in Dalton Renfield's voice, "No."
All right. So you want to tell me where he's at? I think you do.
He said he had business elsewhere. He didn't say where.
Cool. Next question. Do you know where the owner of the theater, the previous owner of the theater, is?
He gives you an address.
Okay. Is it an address I know or just a random address?
It's an address. Like, you don't know every address in the city, but I'm not going to make up an address.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You have the address of his location.
His location, okay.
Yes.
So, I guess I'll get on my my Vox box, and say, Dalton's not in his box. There's a guy that dressed up and looks like Dalton, but it's not him, and he's at a different address at a different location. Done. See, that's how you're supposed to communicate.
Done.
And yeah, that's all the actions I got.
All right, Victor.
Huh. I wonder if one guy chanting by himself would be enough to keep the problem.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've already committed lots of murder already, so I probably am in as much trouble as I'm going to be in. So I'm going to turn to the guys who are chanting.
I mean, you've already hit mass murder. Like, there's nothing beyond that.
Yeah. I'm going to turn to these guys who are chanting, and I am going to start hitting them.
All right, you still have that one that's... Oh, no, I killed him, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Never mind. Yeah, I killed him.
Yeah, so I've killed 3, and there's 1 with a knife left, and there's 4 that are chanting. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was... I rolled an 11 to hit.
Yeah,
that hits, right?
It hits, yeah. You've been
4.
consistently rolling 11.
Yeah, with my butterfly sword, and so that would be 8 damage.
He's down.
All right.
Now you have
another.
to move to the next. You got to move to the next one, but you got a lot of movement.
Yeah, I have 45 feet worth of movement speed. I think
Yeah.
that'll be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just going down the line. So that's another 11 to hit.
That hits.
And that is for 7 damage.
Okay. He's still up, but you made him stop chanting.
Perfect. That's all I want. All right, next guy. I'm using a key point to do flurry of blows.
Okay.
In case that wasn't obvious. So I rolled a 17 for a claw attack.
But I'm just making sure which one you're attacking. Are you attacking the one that you've already hit that's bloodied?
No.
Okay.
No, if he stopped chanting, that was my goal.
Okay.
And then I clawed the next guy for 9 damage.
So you had to move to him?
Yep.
That guy tries to stab you as you move away from him.
How far away is all these guys now?
Like, there's gaps in between them now. So you're having to move. Well, I guess you would be able to get to the second one.
I thought the 4 guys were around the women. I thought they were all next to each other.
No,
you said they were...
The 4 guys chanting were out on the outer circle.
Okay, so
there's gaps in between them. Like, people moved in. 3 of them are dead.
Okay,
that's what I'm.
No problem.
I rolled a 1 anyways.
Perfect.
In his bloodied state, he missed you.
Perfect. And I've incapacitated because I did a 9 on the 3rd guy with my claw.
Okay, he's dead.
Okay, perfect. And then the last guy, I hit him with my other claw or with a bite or something for 11.
That
I
hits.
bite that guy.
You biting him?
Yep. And that is an 8 damage.
All right. He drops 2. And back to Aleister.
Well, let's see. What exactly was it that we were told, like, by Victor exactly again? Or not Victor.
Or by Julian?
Yeah.
Or
yeah, I said that there's a guy up in here that looks like Dalton, but it's not Dalton. and he said that the previous, or no, I didn't say the previous owner. I just said that he's at a different location. And
Just that he's at a different location.
Yeah, and I said the address over the the Fox box.
Yeah, he told you Dalton was was dealing with business somewhere else. If you said
Would
that,
I know where that location is? The address given?
Yeah, it rings a bell.
It rings a bell, but not like, oh, I know exactly where that is.
Like
You know what road it's on. You know the road.
But you don't know what like the building and all that stuff looks like. You just know it from like general knowledge of the city and address, how street addresses and stuff.
Aleister knows the street name.
Like well enough that I would be able to find it, essentially.
Yeah, you'd be able to find it.
Well, I don't really much care for whatever's going on here, and it's probably been handled well enough. So I'm just going to try and go out the front door.
Okay. So you're just taking off.
Yeah.
And you're able to get through the door, no problem. So you're taking off for the street. Okay, cool. I'll say you're just sprinting. I'm not gonna stop you with the front door. Like you just so you can get on.
Well, presumably the door will be open if it's a public area. Nice access for people to leave.
Yeah, but there's nobody. There's not
like somebody
trying to stop you or anything
or something.
No. We're back to the cultist, and the cultist that's left chanting, or no, he's down, right?
Yeah, and
I fucked that up.
With retcon, there's one guy who was chanting that's no longer, and then the guy that was a knife guy is still there as well.
Yep. All right, so he moves up.
He's no longer for many reasons.
So you got away from that guy. You got away from Gertie and Astra Creel, and this guy is closest to Astra Creel, and he runs up, grabs Astra Creel, puts his knife to her throat, and slits her throat.
Oh shit!
Good job, Victor. This is totally on you and nobody else.
12 guys on the stage with knives, and you guys run away.
Hold on.
I only have attacks. What am I supposed to do?
He crits.
Oh shit!
And
I still, with the amount of turns I had,
and she's gurgling, and her eye, or like she just gurgles till she stops. The blood's bubbling around her neck, and she's looking at Victor pleadingly as she passes, and her eyes, like her dead eyes, are just still have that pleading look at Victor. And
I suppose there's a way that Julian can get.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how far away is she from me?
Let's see. You moved up 20 feet. You moved another 20 feet. Diagonally, or no, and you moved another 10 feet. So you moved 30 feet and then diagonally to get back.
Square root of 1300.
Okay, I'll put it this way: is it more than 60 feet away?
Well, let me think.
No,
it would not be more. No.
Okay, if that's the case, then I'm going to cast Healing Word, because that has a range of 60 feet.
Okay.
And that is 1d4 plus 8 hit points.
Okay.
And I rolled a 4, so that is 12 hit points. And fingers crossed.
All right. And yeah, he dropped her as soon as he it slit her throat, or like after she died in his arms, he dropped her. So we'll see what your magic did when y'all can get to her.
Oh. And of course, yeah, I'm going to start making my way over there.
Okay, so you can move 10 feet that direction.
Yep.
Or yeah.
just floating around.
And back to
how fast
Victor.
can you move on the ground? It might be faster
To just
Yes, but I
drop.
have
go down.
But the thing is, I would just drop, and that would be bad.
I guess it's the theater's full. So.
No. I don't get slow fall. Like, I just fly. Like, I still have to land.
I know. I'm saying I don't. How high up is he? How many turns would it take to go down and then move fast?
I'd say I'm at least 30 feet, so I mean, it'd take me at least 2 turns double movement to get down.
All right, then it would probably just be effective to just fly back, I guess. Is it my turn yet?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move over to where that guy is.
All right.
Because there's one guy left, right?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I rolled a. In my anger at his actions, I rolled a 26 to hit with my butterfly sword. I think that hit him.
That hits, yeah.
Yeah, and then I did 8 damage to him. Did
All
that
right,
drop him?
that's enough to drop him.
Cool.
And so you go to stab him. You're just angry, and you just run your sword completely through him, and he latches onto your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "It's too late, anyways. I did my job.
Cold is the worst.
And you guys are fucking idiots." He starts laughing. I'll be rewarded by my master. And then he slumps on you. And this is blood from his mouth, like, was splattering on you when he was laughing and coughing. And yeah. You're holding him there on your sword. There's still one more.
I'm kicking him off my sword.
There you go.
Okay, hold on.
And Julian's going to cast Spare the Dying
Exactly.
on that guy. Let's find out if Astra Creel's
quick
okay
aside.
first.
There's
But the
one
problem
more
is-
cultist, yes.
Spare the Dying is a touch spell. I have to touch him to do that, so I can't do that.
Okay.
I literally rolled an impossible to miss, and then I rolled 10 damage. So they're gone.
Okay.
Whoever they were.
Yeah, they're dead.
I just...
All right, so after you run your sword through that guy and that just slit Astra Creel's throat, you run over to the other guy and you slash him and he dies instantly.
Yeah. Okay. Am I still in a battle state right now?
No.
No. Okay,
What?
we're over. I'm running over immediately to Astra Creel and trying to stop any bleeding that I can see.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go down there and see if I can.
Until I can see Julian flying back because he realizes what had happened, but I'm checking on her.
All right, so you're checking on her. She's her neck seemed to heal up a little bit.
Oh, good.
Or no, fuck, I don't. How does your healing word work?
That's a good question. I can't remember what I did in terms of the art of.
Because I think you've used it as a spray before.
Yeah.
But you would have to do it some other way at that range.
I did it using the flashlight trick.
Oh, okay. So you did that. All right.
Yeah.
Flying down, pointing the flashlight at her neck.
It's more of a. It's I've fine tuned it, so it's more like a laser point now. Especially if it can go 60 feet. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, Victor, you noticed that she's breathing, and she had like she's stunned, like she's alive, like she's awake, but she's like in shock right now, and her. As you grab her, you watch her throat like closing up, but while Julian's making his way, Aleister, you took off. It's not that far away, and you're able to get to the house.
Okay.
In the middle of the street.
All I really want to do is try and encase the place a little. Like, do there seem to be any open windows, like open doors, like places I'd be able to go in?
There's an open window next to the front door, actually. on the porch.
Okay. And then I'll jump into the window.
All right. And you hear two guys talking back in the... As you make your way back, they're talking in the dining room, and they're just kind of just talking. And the old theater owner is in there.
All right, so just opportunity to act.
Yeah, go ahead.
And you said it's just two guys?
Yeah, it's
Aside
two
from
guys.
the theater owner, obviously.
Yes. And they don't know you're there.
Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and waylay them. Eldritch Blast to the back of both of their heads.
Okay.
Shit.
The first one is 15,
Hits.
and the second is 20.
Hits.
So 12 damage to the first, and 6 to the other.
All right. The first one goes black, gets pushed, and like his head goes through the window of behind the sink, and he's down, and like to add insult to injury, like he landed on broken glass that was still left in the window, so he's just bleeding everywhere too. But the other guy, you pushed him and shoved him up against the wall, but he's still alive, and he's like trying to crawl, and you can act to that however you want.
Well, if he's not going to do anything aggressive against me, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and Eldritch Blast him again.
Jesus.
All right.
I'm not messing around anymore.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
went real bloody.
I'm done with this Dalton Renfield dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gotta have an ass.
So the first is 18 and the second is 12.
All right, they both hit, and you just...
Oh, yeah. Total of 24 damage between the two.
Okay. Yeah.
Jesus.
Like,
Melted?
like, yeah, you just like, like just blasted the crap out of him, and you just like...
So anyway, I start blasting.
So anyway, it's starting to blast.
Yeah, this guy is charred to a crisp right now. Like you went full on.
Hello everyone, I'm Victor Stodge. Before I continue with the outro for this episode, I need to make a public service announcement. Using violence to solve problems is wrong, and you shouldn't do it. In today's episode, I had to kill a lot of people, but it was purely in self-defense because they were attacking me and my friends. That first guy might be okay, maybe later, since I made sure I didn't kill him. But when I saw his memories and that they were all willing to die and they wouldn't stop what they were doing, I had no choice but to kill the rest of them, because the King in Yellow is super evil and we have to stop him to save the world and stuff. So, please remember, don't kill people unless they're trying to kill you first. Thank you. What? No, I haven't seen Aleister. He ran backstage or something. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, thanks for listening. Please be sure to check out microphonesandmonsters.com for all of our links to social media and in the episodes and all that stuff. And the music was Marco Mazzei's music from Fallen Highway Studios, and he wrote and produced it. And thank you so much. Bye-bye.